Hello. Sorry, I was having a little bit of technical difficulties. Of course, it's Mercury retrograde, and I decided I'm going to start it now. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Let's find out what the divine masculine and divine feminine are doing to come together. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine. What is the divine masculine doing at this time to come together with this feminine? It says imagine. Okay, so well, let's go ahead and see what the divine feminine is doing in order to bring this relationship together. To be fair. So the feminine is staying balanced, and what's standing between them is happy, happy. Listen, you guys, we have now Venus direct as of yesterday, and congratulations, we made it through the 40 days of a Venus retrograde. So, that's been really hard on the feminines. There's been a lot of cattiness. There's been a lot of that kind of stuff, wondering when your divine counterpart is going to be coming in. The awesome part is Venus went direct in Capricorn, and Mars is now in Capricorn. Usually they only hang out for a couple of weeks, but now they're going to be hanging out for a couple of months. So this is actually a really exciting time. And with the planets all now direct, it can bring new relationships together. Mars is the divine masculine, Venus is the divine feminine. So funny enough, to be fair, this is Libra, okay? Libra energy, which is ruled by Venus as well. So I'm really liking this energy, the two lovers dancing together in the sky for the next couple of months. So if you've been doing your work and you've been going through your healing and staying balanced and working on the things that need to be worked on, everything is going to start coming together and bringing the two of you into your happy place, okay? Oh my gosh, right underneath that, we see the yang energy, which is the divine masculine energy, okay? So I'm really liking this energy. Let's go ahead and find out what the Imagine card says for relationships. It says, for the masculine, in matters of the heart, it's easy to daydream about another as a means of connecting to that person. Well, that's romantic. If you want this relationship to be real, you need to go for it and not just dream about it. Now is the time to move beyond the daydream and into reality, beyond illusion and into fruition. Relationships are about relating. So step out onto the dance floor where imagination partners with manifestation. The message of this card is that a person with attributes you have imagined will enter your life. You'll be changed for the better. Imagine that. So already the masculines need to quit thinking about it and take action, especially if you already know who it is that you want to be with. Otherwise, putting themselves out there, and in turn, it's going to bring them to their happy place. Feminines, you are the number 38. So 2 is also, the 20 breaks down into a 2. And 2s are about partnership, two people coming together to make a third thing, working together for the same common goal. So it says in relationships on the to be fair, can you find a way to achieve fairness right now? This is a time for listening as well as speaking, for understanding as well as asking to be understood. There is much to be learned, and you will learn it if you remain open and objective, weighing options and considering all sides. Your heart wants to connect to others, so allow for a balanced exchange of ideas and actions. The best kind of relationship is one in which there is a mutual benefit and each party feels heard, valued, and respected. Be fair to all. See, a lot of you feminines, what ends up happening is you've gotten into this role, especially if you've been single for a really long time, that you can do it all on your own. Okay. And so when a masculine does come into your life, you kind of demasculate him. Okay. Oh, I can fix that myself. I can fix the car. It's like, yeah, you can, but a man needs to also feel needed. So if you can allow somebody else to take the reins and allow yourself to be more vulnerable, things will end up working out in your favor. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up running this person off. So if you're, what is that saying? Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? And that goes in anything. Allowing somebody else, even if you already know who this person is and they've already wronged you, do you always want to be right? Especially if it's petty, like pick and choose your battles. All right. Number 26. 26 for relationships says, I love the meanings of these cards. That's why I read them. Relationship meaning says for the happy card, there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of it, more of itself, like bees to honey. So like attracts like here, guys. All right. Wow. This card really does want to come out. It just flipped out. So the masculine needing to take action on this is what it's saying. And, putting it out to the universe, it's, like I said, you can continue to imagine about it, but it's another thing to do something about it. So I really like the beginning of this reading. So let's go ahead and pull some cards and see what Spirit has to say about their journey. Spirit, please show me the divine masculine and feminine journey. What is going on between the two of them to bring them together? What's holding them back? Where are they right now coming together on this journey? Okay, so first card out, we've got the Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is happiness, success, it's celebration. Six of Pentacles is the challenge, making sure this person is going to, there's going to be reciprocity and actually something tangible given. It's one thing to go out and party and do these things, but it's another thing to really invest in this relationship. And for some of you, maybe your divine masculine or feminine are moving homes, okay? They could be moving into your neighborhood. Nine of Cups, happiness and fulfillment. Two of Wands, you've been looking out, longing. This is in the recent past. For some of you, you already know who your divine masculine is, and they're coming in to see you. Maybe they've been gone on a trip, okay? And you've been longing, waiting for this person to come home so that the two of you guys can get together and celebrate their safe return. So depending on where they were, for some of them, they were gone for work. Others were gone visiting family, especially because we did just get out of the holidays and stuff. And now we have the Temperance. So you've had to be really patient, whether this is the divine feminine, divine masculine. This is about patience and healing and, taking care of what needs to be taken care of. Well, I will tell you that the divine masculine and feminine have been watching out for one another. We've got the Two of Wands and Three of Wands here. Okay, so someone is coming back from a long journey. I like this, but I feel like with the divine, and I'm going to say it's the divine masculine, needs to start putting in some more energy towards this towards this relationship as well. So also, this person could have just come back in. You've been waiting for them to come back in for a long time. You haven't heard from them. Maybe they ghosted you. The two of you split up. It could have been any one of those things, but I don't think it was a bad situation. I think it was very amicable between the two of you. For those of you who have gone through a breakup, okay? So somebody is traveling back. Like I said, they could be traveling in. Yep, there it is. I just said traveling back, and look, here they come. They've been at a distance from you. Seven of Cups. So there are some choices and decisions that need to be made. It's like, are you guys going to build together? Are you going to climb up that ladder with one another? Okay, where is this going? Because I think that, it's been a long, heavy journey. And for the lot of you, you've had to take on this journey by yourself, and the universe has kept you and your counterpart at a distance from one another so that you can learn that interdependence. Because in the past, there was possibly, this codependency, and maybe that's why these scales have been off. And you were relying too much on one another, or maybe it wasn't even on one another. Maybe you've relied too much on your relationships in the past, okay? And so you need to find your happy place without this other person. Four of Swords, which is talking about, needing to take a rest, knowing that whatever is meant for you will never pass you by. You see how she's got her heart just laying there, and there's a string, and she doesn't see where the string's going. She's not even paying attention to where it goes. She knows that it is connected to the person that she is supposed to be with. Okay. And she's got this very peaceful look on her face. She's not stressed out. She's happy with where she is. everything's going really well, but there are some decisions that are going to need to be made between the two of them on what's the next step in this relationship. All right. Four of Pentacles, the two of you holding on to one another, not letting each other go. Look at this, you guys. I'm not even kidding when I said 10 of Cups. We've got the 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. For a lot of you, like I said, I think this person is coming back. Maybe they've been gone for a while. 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands. The burden is over. The two of you guys are coming back home together. All right. This is really exciting energy. Look at the rainbows we've got here. Isn't that beautiful? So we've got it in 2 different decks. And so I think that the divine masculine, look at this, right under the 10 of Cups, has been really thinking and, about what they want to do. And they're ready to communicate. They're ready to communicate that they want this 10 of Cups. They want this happily ever after. This is, good fortune after hard work and difficulty. And then hard work and difficulty is this 10 of Wands. It's been a heavy burden, but like I said, you needed to do it on your own. So someone is traveling back to come and see you, whether that's been for a while, it could be 2 years, it could be, maybe even 10 years that the two of you guys have seen one another or even heard one another, or it could be 10 days or 10 weeks. Okay. It really just depends on your story. So with the 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands here, you guys, wow, this is a lot of 4s. This is about being safe on your journey. This is about stability in this relationship and creating stability and fairness and balance. Maybe in the past you haven't had fair and balanced relationships, but just know that with 4 4s here, or 3 4s here, this tells me that there's going to be a lot of stability in this relationship between the two of you when you come back together. Okay. 9 of Cups, throwing it to the wind, and just being excited to hear from this individual, or maybe even seeing this individual. For some of you, maybe you were at some type of a gathering and that other individual, your divine counterpart was there, and the two of you were able to come and see one another. Or there's an event coming up, like I said, really just depends on, where you are, but this person is traveling back in to see you. Hi, my friend. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, don't forget to like this video, smash that like button. I really do appreciate it. Share this video too, if you guys get the chance. With that said, so I feel like there needs to be patience in what's been going on, especially because we've had Venus in retrograde. Okay. Venus is all about love and money. And, she's been in a retrograde period of like, where have we been giving away our power and control to other individuals, right? And so we want to take that power back, because she's also sitting there with Pluto, and Mercury has made its transit back into Capricorn now, and Mars is now in Capricorn. So we got a big Capricorn party happening at this time. So I'm going to say with that, you guys are definitely, you're looking out, and it's coming in for you. Venus and Mars traveling together, the masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang, our divine counterparts are now able to start making their presence. Thank God. So it says, hold on to that feeling. Okay. Even if you don't even have anybody in mind, hold on to that feeling and don't let that feeling go. Rest well, knowing that everything is going to be working out in your favor. Let's find out what the 7 of Cups is here. High Priestess. Okay, 5 of Swords and 2 of Swords. So yeah, I think for some of you, you guys have been all up in your head about what you want to do next. Okay. I think that, you've been in this like longing and yearning that some of you have been reaching out to psychics, to try and heal this confusion that you're feeling. Or if you haven't, maybe you need to, or just listen to your intuition. It's like he looks like he's got a headache and the birds are pulling her hair out. So it's like, get out of your head about this situation and get into your intuition. Sometimes with what I'm seeing here, you can't use your logical mind as this is moving itself forward. You just have to intuitively know, okay? And don't overthink it. So in the meantime, continue climbing the ladder of success. It's just a matter of time. And this is the challenge, is the 6 of Pentacles, for this one person to come in and offer you a date or something tangible, or you're able to find, this individual. Spirit, please show me what they need to work on. Okay, what you need to work on. Stop digging. You're only digging yourself a deeper hole. Ask yourself if digging into someone's past is hurtful or helpful. Careful not to erode the trust you've built up between you, a critical piece for any serious union. So if for some of you, maybe you're like, if you do know who this person is, you're trying to dig up what you think. Oh, is this person single? You're looking on their Facebook. You don't even know that that's their sister, but you're automatically assuming that something is happening. So again, that is what is going to cause this in your mind. So stop digging into this person if you already think you know who this person is. It says anger to love. Let that angry energy morph into loving energy or create something with it. There is something powerful about creating something from your anger. So like I said, if you do know who this person is, maybe you're angry, maybe you're frustrated, maybe you're angry and frustrated because you don't have a lot of options and you haven't been around anybody to even have that prospect. Go ahead, get angry. You're freaking human, but then get back into that happy place, because this anger, take that and let it motivate you towards something else. And I'm going to say that's you feminines, because it's saying you need to stay balanced. For some of you, maybe, like I said, who this divine counterpart is, and they're not making a move. So it's frustrating you. And again, take your power back and temper yourself, have patience, and realize that everything is going to work out in your favor. For a lot of you feminines, you're holding back. You're like, unless this person is willing to offer me something, practical, like a date, or, not just these text messages and stuff, like that's not going to work. I feel like there's a lot of passion between the two of you. It says, wear their shoes. No, not literally, but try putting yourself in their shoes in order to understand their actions and choices. It might pleasantly surprise you. Okay. And the last card out says, love and respect yourself. Use this time to listen to yourself and dive deeply within your soul. Essentially, date yourself and enjoy the honeymoon phase. Love yourself and love will find you. Okay, like attracts like. Foundation checkup. It says you may not have built a solid foundation from the very, very beginning and may be on shaky ground. It's okay. You can start now by building or reinforcing your foundation. So, like I said, getting back to your work and doing the things that need to be done is going to help you get your mind off of what is happening and what you can't control. All right. So let's go ahead and get some advice, Spirit. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for this divine masculine feminine to come together? What advice do you have for the masculines about coming together with this feminine? What advice do you have? Release your ex. This person is not your ex, masculines. For some of you, maybe you feminines need to release your ex, or, the feminines need to release their ex, something here to do with the ex, or maybe the both of you have exes that need to be released, and you need to clear these exes out of your life so that you can come together, because that is the advice here for the masculines is she needs to release her ex, or you need to release your ex, but something to do with the exes before you can come together with this 10 of Cups. The both of you really want it, but maybe there's, you have a lot of passion towards it, but you also have, some loose ends that need to be tied up. All right. So, and then making a choice. Are you going to continue going down the same road you've been on with the exes that are driving you insane? Get out of your head. You intuitively know what to do. And for the feminines, there has been deception. Okay, there has been deception, and maybe that's between the two of you, and healing family issues. There it is. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It's understandable. So there needs to be some type of family issue healing. So for a lot of you, maybe this has a lot to do with your upbringing and and so I think that there's been lies, there's been deceit, maybe even cheating for some of you, sneaking around. We do have now Jupiter in Pisces, so that can bring in clandestine affairs. It can bring in some type of deception when you have, Jupiter and Neptune both in Pisces. Pisces, all right? So, Jupiter or Neptune seems to be the dissolver of boundaries. So be mindful of that. And like I said, a lot of that has a lot to do with childhood wounding. So again, getting back into that happy place, you got the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, you've got the 4 of Wands, go out, celebrate, enjoy yourself, enjoy what you're doing. And hold back in the meantime, hold back on your energy. Don't give it out so freely, okay? Make this person work for it. All right. With that said, let's find out the hidden truth of what's really going on here. Spirit, show me the hidden truth. What's the truth? What is really going on here between the divine masculine and feminine? With this release your ex, what is the truth? All right. We got 2 of them. I hid who I really am, and I wish I had treated you better. They treated you like their ex. Maybe, they went through something with their ex. And so they weren't fully authentic with you because they were afraid of vulnerability because of, being hurt in the past. But that's it. The 10 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, temperance is about healing and healing yourself. And so healing yourself and being in a better space than you've ever been. And that is going to be what's most, pivotal for this relationship to come together. Okay. So I do believe, some of it is guilt on the way that they treated their ex, and they're still having a rough time with that, so they treat you badly. It's no excuse, okay? Spirit, please show me what is the hidden truth behind this deception. I don't react when people mention you. So this person, is maybe deceiving themselves as well. The 2 of you, like when you see, you just act like you're not bothered anymore. You speak to me through music, okay? So maybe they're listening to what you're saying, and, the divine masculine saying, and maybe in the past, and was like, he didn't want to be with you. But then you hear these messages that are just the opposite through music. I hide behind material things. So for some of them, they're workaholics. They just want to manifest money and put money in their account, and that's, again, they hide behind materialistic things, 6 of Pentacles. Maybe for some of them, they're, working from home and, they're healing before they come out, finding their happiness, and really analyzing what their wishes really are and what they want to manifest next. That's not a bad thing. If this person's needing to, and I think the both of you guys need to really heal over some type of family trauma that you have both experienced. Let's take a look. Okay. I'm sorry for lying to you. There's the deception. And, if one of them was still dealing with an ex, I pushed you away because I was scared. Okay. Sorry for lying to you. I pushed you away because I was scared. I don't react when people mention you, but inside they're screaming. And then, what Spirit just said is that they're turning on music on purpose to remind them of you. Okay. So in their car, at work, on the radio, like wherever. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. Look at that. That is double confirmation. I pretend I don't care because I care too much. I don't react when people mention you. And that's the deception. They're hiding behind a false self mask. Okay. They're hiding behind the mask. They're trying to pull back. They're trying to hold back their feelings when deep down inside, this person really wants to be with you. But it's saying, hold on, give it a minute. Venus just went direct. Mercury goes direct February 3rd. Then Venus and Mars come together and they ride along for the next couple of months. Let destiny take its course. Let it happen. Everything is in divine right order, whether you like the outcome of it or not, and where you're sitting right now or not. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. So we got close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Be joyful. Stay balanced. Imagine what you would like this relationship to be like. Okay? It's coming. Trust. Oh my God, the next card is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Trust. Sorry if it's backwards and it shows up backwards on my camera. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So like I said, whether you know this person or not, this person is dreaming of a person just like you. They are manifesting you at this very moment. And I feel like you just need to be in alignment with it finally showing up. Bottom of the deck, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun. And remember, love is the greatest healer. I love these cards. All in all, a really beautiful reading. Release the issues from your past is what this is saying. Stay balanced. Everything is working in divine right order. Things are about ready to change. The grass isn't greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. Hold your vision and get prepared for your life to significantly change. Of course, I cannot promise that to every one of you, but in order for me to get a more accurate view, I would need you to have a personal reading. You guys don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping me allow my channel to grow. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care.